Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today to present our initiative. And yeah, so just a second, I'm going to share screen in a few seconds, but in the meantime, I would like to say a few words about, just a second. No, I have to find what I want to share. Okay, just a second. Okay, so our initiatives is titled Digitization for Inclusion, Involvement and Social Innovation, the Kinesis project. So today we are having different contribution about, first of all, the Kinesis project. I'm going to describe what the Kinesis project is and what is our view about digitization for inclusion, involvement and social innovation. And then we will have other contributions concerning the initiatives and events that have been carried out in the framework of the project. And okay, so I'm going to start to explain and to describe what the Kinesis project is. But first of all, I have to share my screen. So yeah. Okay, just a second, I have, okay, so I'm going to talk about our project. Our project is an Erasmus Plus project, and the title of the project is Knowledge Alliance for Social Innovation in Shrinking Villages. It started in January 2021, and it will last until June 2024. So Raffaele, can you go on? Okay. So what is shrinkage? Shrinkage is a widespread problem. It means that there are several areas which are suffering from the population, and it's a widespread problem in Europe, but also, go ahead, Raffaele, also in other outside Europe, for instance, in Japan. And this is something that might be very surprising, but no, so shrinkage and depopulation is a very widespread problem. So, okay, go on. Who are the partners of the project? The University of Naples L'Orientale is the coordinator, but there are also several other partners from Italy, from Germany, from the Netherlands, from Estonia, and from Spain. And there is a varied, let's say, number of associations and also companies. We have also high school of an Italian high school, and Sabrina is here with us to present in the initiatives that the school is carrying out in the framework of the project. And we have other universities. Okay, go on. So yes, the countries involved, I already mentioned them, so we can go on also here. Yeah, Raffaele, please go to the next. Okay, what we are trying to accomplish. So Kinesis, the main aim of Kinesis is to create a knowledge alliance among academia, so different universities, NGOs, communities, local authorities, businesses, to develop a program of multidisciplinary activities in shrinking areas, with the aim of promoting and fostering ideas, project workforce, productivity, and attractiveness. So what we would like to do is basically to carry out initiatives that help revitalizing these depopulated areas, create living laboratories on based on the needs of the communities that are suffering the population. And so in order to exchange knowledge, best practices, experiences that can help promote social inclusion and also entrepreneurial development. And another important goal is to experiment new, innovative and multidisciplinary approaches, both in teaching and learning. As you will see, that the focus of our projects and the key, let's say, drivers of our projects are young people, both from students from high school and also university. And so the main, the last main aim is to facilitate the exchange, the flow and co-creation of knowledge, both at the local level and the global level. Okay, that's really go on. Why we think that our approach is innovative and why we think it can be successful. First of all, because we have the cooperation between different levels of education institutions, both for research and applied science. For instance, as I said, there's the cooperation between the academia and also high school, because we are combining different, let's say, teams with different backgrounds, with different expertise. And this is also an added value of the project. We are also, let's say, carrying out pilots to demonstrate the transferability and upscaling of the program. We are creating new models of training. Basically, these trainings are based on specific social problems. So they are aimed at providing solutions to specific social problems. And of course, as I said before, the key is on our young people, so both on high school and university students. The idea is to have a holistic and inclusive approach to social problems that emerge in shrinking areas. Okay, go on. So as you can see, we have the social innovation is traditionally based on the interaction between academia, businesses, and public bodies. But in our approach, the key driver is represented by citizens. So social innovation is not only the interaction between academia, public bodies, and businesses, but mainly also through the cooperation between these three elements with the communities, with the citizens. Okay, go on. And as I said before, our project is based on internships. So we have students from the different universities coming from the Netherlands, Spain, Germany, Estonia, and Italy that cooperate together and work together on real life cases. So there is a very strong and intercultural dimensions. And basically these internships last from 3 to 6 months on the field. Okay. Where we started from a small village in the Campania region, Regento. So Regento is the pilot, let's say, area where we started with several initiatives of cultural and social innovation. And you can see it's a very nice village in the south part of Italy. And it is, let's say, located in the interior part of the Campania region, and let's say the main characteristics of Regento and also of other municipalities that are very close to Regento is that they are in a mountainous area. So because Regento is over 900 meters above the sea level. Okay, go on. And what you can see here from this slide is that the population, so shrinkage, is very is a very big problem. And here you see what happened in Irpinia. So we have, let's say in 10 years, from 2010 till today, we have a loss of about 25,000 inhabitants. So 25 people left Irpinia, which is the let's say the region where Regento and also the pilot area of the Kinesis project is located. So go on. But of course, these are very nice places. You can see there are a lot of nice views. There are historical buildings. There are many traditions. Food is very good. So what we think is that through the involvement of citizens and through the initiatives of the project, we might let's say promote these areas and also involve citizens in initiatives that may foster innovation in these communities. Okay, let's go. Okay, there was a video. I don't know if Raffaele can start the video where we studied, let's say 1 year ago. Is it possible? If you, yeah, okay. Let's see if, is it possible to hear it?
Can you hear the video? Can you hear the video?
Not yet, no.
No,
Just try to play the video.
One moment, I reshare my screen.
That this place is a beautiful place. It's worth living here, and because you can enjoy also this wonderful environment and wonderful nature.
Kinesis è una grande opportunità, una grande vetrina internazionale per parlare di questi territori, ci dà l'opportunità di riflettere naturalmente insieme su quelle che sono, come dire, le buone pratiche che possiamo mettere insieme, che possiamo mutuare sia dai partner stranieri, anche essi possono mutuare da noi. Noi ci aspettiamo molto, io ritengo che sia anche il momento opportuno, perché ci sono anche le varie programmazioni europee che ci consentiranno di poter veramente accedere a finanziamenti importanti. È quello che stiamo facendo, ed è quello che Kinesis ci offre, e mi auguro di poter, attraverso questo progetto, avere la possibilità di recepire nuove proposte da poter mettere in campo per raggiungere obiettivi importanti per questo territorio. E noi ci crediamo, vogliamo realizzare un futuro sul territorio per i nostri figli, che non devono emigrare per trovare la loro strada professionale e lavorativa.
So I traveled to Regento because Johanna invited me to come and see the village because population, young people are leaving. Now I'm from Amsterdam, so lots of Italian people live here. And I thought, why are they coming to us? And they leave such beautiful places here behind. So I wanted to see if we could do something with young people to see if we could help here. So 5 years later, we're here now, and we actually, the EU thought it was important enough to come and fund us. We were here with 13 partners from 5 countries in Europe, and we have the first students coming in. So I'm quite proud, because it started with an idea 6 years ago. I just thought, why not send students to communities in need? So finally, it happened. So it's a big, well, a week for me. And here in Regento, it's my 22nd time that I'm visiting. So I spent lots of my own time and funds to do this. So it's sort of like a hobby for me, but I really enjoy it.
So I'm Daniela Chavarria. I arrived to Regento 2 years ago. I was the first student of the program. I did my internship in Regento because I study rural development. And one of the things that made me fall in love with Regento was the fact that I was able to see stuff that the community was overseeing and help us to revitalize them. And that's where this project started. I think one of the most important things of this project is that we're giving the community the chance to speak their mind and to work with us for us to find together what is the solution for shrinking in villages such as Regento. So it's not just us coming as an outsiders, telling the community what to do, but it's the community also speaking for themselves. And that's very important.
My name is Chantal van der Sluis. I'm a researcher at the Hanze University of Applied Sciences in Groningen in the Netherlands. And I will be living here in Regento for a month or two, working on the evaluation of the project of Kinesis. But also we will start working on projects that students can do, students from Italy, students from the Netherlands, students from Germany, Spain and Estonia, about shrinkage in Europe.
Okay, Raffaella, you can get back to. So this was a nice video about the first meeting in Italy. And now we can go back to the presentation. Okay, perfect. So go to the next slide.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are some numbers about Kinesis. As you can see, in this, let's say, 2 years now of activities, we have achieved 40 trainship plans. There were more than 80 trainee candidates and 26 were accepted today, up to now. We had a summer school. We have more than 1,500 followers on social media. We shared 25 videos on our YouTube channels. And we also have a seminar series, and 11 seminars were given. So let's say the Kinesis project and network is also increasing as we have more and more associate partners, and up to date we have 28 associate partners. Okay, so there just very quickly what we did, we prepared students' handbooks to go to the different, let's say, countries involved in the project. Go ahead. Yes, so we have this webinar series where we have different seminars about, let's say, good practices concerning social and cultural innovation initiatives in different countries. For instance, in this case, we had also Giulia Sonsogno, for instance, that gave a seminar about young people in rural areas in Italy, and the work of this project called Officina Giovaniare Interna. Okay, go ahead, but we have, of course, okay, then this is the summer school that we had in Estonia. It was an online seminar on social enterprises using your creativity and sensitivity. Okay, go ahead. And these are our trainships. So we have 10 trainships in Italy, 14 in Spain, 4 in Germany, 10 in the Netherlands, and 2 in Estonia. And of course, the different The topics are very varied and different. For instance, in Italy, we have topics concerning agri-food, culture and tourism, education. Spain are quite similar. Germany are more about alternative energy, but also culture. The Netherlands are more about tourism and history. And in Estonia, we have more about more trainships about entrepreneurship. Okay, go ahead. Of course, we have also training sessions for our students. And basically these training sessions are aimed to introduce the trainees to the topics linked to shrinkage and to the project. And also to introduce the trainees to the areas of the project. So, okay, go ahead. And here are some of our trainships of last year. So you can see that we have trainees from the Netherlands, from Spain, go ahead, from Germany, and also from Italy. Okay, go ahead. Yes, and also from Tallinn. We have also not only, sorry, we have foreign students, but also local students from the universities that contribute to the project. And of course, we have our YouTube channel where we broadcast, let's say, the experiences of our trainees. So yeah, if you go to our website project, you will find all the links also to the different social media and YouTube channels. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so now let's go to the topic of today. So digitization and how digitization can help shrinking villages. And of course, digitization can help through improved data collection, as digitization allows for more efficient and accurate data collection on shrinking areas, such as population, land use, and economic activity. Of course, another important aspect concerns the increased accessibility of information, as digital platforms and tools can make information about shrinking areas more easily accessible to researchers, also policymakers, and the public. And of course, another important aspect is that through the digitization, the communication and awareness may improve. So digital tools and platforms can help raise awareness about shrinking areas and their impacts, and facilitate communication between different stakeholders, such community members, policymakers, and researchers. Go on. And of course, what is our view about digitization and digital skills? So yeah, digitization, of course, may help foster knowledge about rural and marginalized areas. Of course, the creation of open digital multimedia contents like video, podcast, text helps these areas to promote cultural traditions and relevant information about these villages. Of course, the involvement of citizens and NGOs is of utmost importance in the process of creating open digital content. And basically because, of course, citizens and NGOs have in-depth knowledge about the needs and challenges of the communities living in the populated areas. And of course, the knowledge is crucial in creating digital content that is relevant and effective. Of course, it is important to involve citizens and NGOs also to raise awareness about the importance of creating open digital content. This, of course, help to ensure that the content created is relevant and useful to the people living in the populated areas. Let's say that academia, of course, can help raise the awareness about the importance of digital resources for depopulating areas, and also may help set up an appropriate strategies about the digital presence of these areas on the internet. And as I said before, university and high school students are the key drivers in this process for several reasons. First of all, they have strong digital skills and knowledge, which can be valuable in the process of digitization. They can contribute to the development of digital tools and platforms and help to create and disseminate digital content. Another very important aspect concerns the fact that students are often innovative and creative and can bring fresh ideas and perspective to the process of digitization. And of course, this can help to ensure that the digital solutions created are effective, user-friendly, and engaging. And of course, students are very eager to learn and engage with new technologies and digital platforms. So this enthusiasm and curiosity can be harnessed to support the digitization of the populating areas and to engage with local communities to ensure that the digital solutions created meet their need. Okay, so we will see how, for instance, the high school of Regento helped to create digital content for the pilot area of the project, also Regento and surrounding areas. So go ahead. So yes, this is the end of my presentation. So if you want to know more about the project, this is our website address. And of course, you can follow us on the different social media. We have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram, a Twitter, a LinkedIn page, and of course, we have our YouTube channel. So thank you for listening.